At this point, I don't know what it is with Five Belows in Florida and nearly decade-old Minecraft toys, but I remember last year, one of the stores around here had these like old Minecraft toys from like 2014 or 2015, still on the shelves brand new, and this one has it too. Kind of weird. I have no clue where they're getting these from because these toys are like super old and the new ones look entirely different. But yeah, that's kind of weird. So I am currently inside of Checkers, which for my West Coast or other area fans, that's basically what Rallies is called in some areas. They're both called like Checkers and Rallies depending on where you live. And they're known for having like super small locations, but this one not only has a giant dining area, but it actually has an arcade. So is this actually the world's biggest Checkers right next to the world's biggest McDonald's? I kind of think it has to be because I can't imagine there's a Checkers or Rallies bigger than this. I mean, most of them don't even have any seats and doors at all, let alone that and an arcade. But yeah, we just stopped here to get my brother fries and yeah, it's kind of random. And they even have a picture of Popeye and olive oil in front of the bathroom for some reason. Yeah, this place is actually pretty big and even got like nice little pictures and stuff on the walls. In fact, I think all of like the fast food restaurants around here are like kind of special in general. There's even like a Burger King nearby that's themed after like a 50s diner I'm gonna check out later. And of course there's the world's biggest McDonald's, which is like right across the street, so there's a lot going on here. Alright, well, it literally says right here that this is in fact the world's largest Checkers, and frankly I'm gonna believe them because this place is pretty big. But yeah, we were just stopping here to get food. I had no clue this place was so big. I think that's supposed to be like Betty Boop or something, but yeah, this place is pretty cool. And of course there's the world's largest McDonald's just right across the street. I have to imagine that takes up a lot of the business around here, but I'm sure these other places still get a lot of customers. Got like Bushers. And then here they just have like a bunch of 50s diner tables and some kind of like arcade game. It's so funny though how they just have like random cartoon characters on the walls. Kind of reminds me of like what they did with like the old McDonald's and like Burger King restaurants when they had like the mascots and stuff back in the day. Kind of random, but once again, it's pretty cool. As you can see, there's the world's largest Checkers we just went to the other day. And now, right across the street, we are now at the world's largest McDonald's. I don't know which one came first. I think technically if you're talking about the building, this one is newer. Although the idea of having the world's largest McDonald's was here for a while and they just basically tore the old one down and built it from scratch, this one. But I'm probably not going to record that much because I already went here last year, so I don't want to like retrace my steps too much. But I'll probably record some stuff and we'll see if we catch anything interesting and maybe a little bit more unique later. Of course, as it usually is, this place is super packed, which is crazy because it's also so large. So even though the size is pretty big, they just have like people everywhere because I guess this is such a big attraction. It's actually insane. And if you look up there, you can see the old Mac Tonight animatronic that I'm pretty sure they used to have at some of the restaurants back in the day. But yeah, they just have like a bunch of stuff going on. And like over there down that corridor, they have like the massive play place and the arcade. So there's just a lot going on over here in general. Another interesting aspect about this location is that when you take an order or you place an order, you actually get a number that you put at your table, and I'm pretty sure the staff actually bring the food to you like a restaurant, which is kind of unique. I didn't get a pizza this time around, but my parents did. You can tell because they put mushrooms on it. I just got nuggets because, well, I'm kind of basic. I was originally gonna get the Philly cheesesteak, but I think they ran out of some ingredients or something like that. Oh no, I spilled barbecue sauce on my brand new shirt. Compared to the other pirate wheels I've seen, this one takes a while. Hopefully my brother gets something at least decent. Maybe. Oh. Well, at least it's better than 5. It's gonna be close. Watch it. Did she just eat the car keys? Oh, shoot. Shoot, run. Oh. I didn't notice this last time I was here, but they have this like generic arcade basketball game and it's actually McDonald's branded. I don't know if they got that from the manufacturer or like they just customized them, but that's kind of a nice touch. Alright, so we just came out of the world's largest McDonald's and as you can see the sky is full of gray from clouds. So it's probably gonna rain soon. In fact, it's kind of drizzling right now. It's like some sprinkling and some water drops here and there. But yeah, this is actually the other side of the restaurant. We parked on the, well, it's essentially the back side of it. And this is what the front actually looks like. I think it looks a lot more scenic from here. You got the McDonald's sign and the neon Ronald McDonald. But yeah, if you're in Orlando, this is definitely a place to check out. Kind of odd, but kind of cool too. Even though I do have to warn you, it does get insanely crowded and there is like a lot of noise. So if you're not huge into like loud noises and crowds, then you might want to skip this one. But I do recommend checking it out at least once. Oh, it's actually getting pretty windy. I should probably get back to the car. So that right there was the world's largest McDonald's I was just at. But right across the street, apart from the Checkers, which is also over there in the direction of the McDonald's, there's actually this kind of old, kind of creepy looking Burger King right here. It doesn't look that crowded, although there's definitely a few people inside. But it just looks kind of off. Like, there's barely any lights, any signage. Everything looks kind of dark from the outside. Just looks kind of suspicious. And even the sign is like all faded and like definitely past its prime. Just seems, it looks like it's closed and there's just like a pair of shoes in the front. So yeah, not really the most scenic, but I kind of want to go in and see what it looks like because the interior is kind of interesting. Overall, this place is kind of interesting. I think this was probably made in like the 90s, but it's got like an old kind of 50s old Hollywood sort of theme because they have like pictures of like movie scenes and like actors on the walls. And they got like this car right here, which is actually a table. I want to say, being the car nerd I am, it's probably like a old Thunderbird of some sorts. I thought it was going to be like a Chevy because that's like the big one, but I think the Thunderbirds are pretty popular too. It's actually a pretty sick table. But yeah, to say the least, this place is nowhere near as packed as the McDonald's right across the street. Kind of feel like they built this thinking they were going to be successful, and then when that giant McDonald's was there and they found out, they just kind of ditched this place. It's not really too much going on, but the theme is actually pretty cool. I know there were actually like a few restaurants that were like this back then, but I think most of them have been remodeled. Since I just ate at the McDonald's over there, I just got myself a milkshake. I was kind of confused on why they put chocolate in my vanilla shake, but then I realized that I did not order a vanilla shake, I ordered a chocolate one, so yeah, I'm not exactly the brightest person here. Also, I noticed that like on the ceiling, they have like a bunch of silver stars and stuff. Kind of reminds me of like a children's bedroom or like fruit bat or something. Even got like this crescent of lights over here that's like supposed to be the moon, I guess. I guess that's supposed to match like, you know, stars and then like Hollywood stars. I guess that's what they were kind of going for. Seems kind of cheesy, but I guess this was probably built in like the 90s or something. And it's honestly an aesthetic I really enjoy. But yeah, looking at the interior in general, you can tell they were going for like a 50s diner theme. But they also have like the reds and the blues of like a typical 90s Burger King. So it's kind of a weird but interesting combo. Alright, so I just stepped out of the store and I have to say that was kind of surreal. Like, it felt like it was abandoned, but there were people in there. It just felt like something was kind of off, and I suppose that's maybe just due to its age. So you could see it's definitely seen better days. I kind of hope they keep it around, but honestly, I'm not too hopeful. Seems like they're just kind of letting this one kind of dry out, or die out rather. You can even see the front facade is like pretty cracked and worn out, especially when compared to the shiny new McDonald's across the street. I don't really know what's gonna happen to this one, but I'm kind of curious about it. But yeah, this was the retro Burger King across the street from the world's largest McDonald's, and right next to the world's largest Checkers, which is also in the area. So we're kind of going on like a little fast food adventure here. But yeah, my family's waiting for me and they're probably gonna scream at me, so I should probably get going. This is a family trip after all.